Hi, this is Scott Bogren, Communications Director for the Community Transportation Association of America, and I'm here today on Friday, April 1st. And no, there are no April Fool's jokes embedded in this video. To give you an update on some legislative progress here in Washington, D.C., and to talk about some of the things, again, that we would like to engage with you, our members and friends and advocates, when it comes to the need for continued discussions about community and public transportation. On Tuesday of this week, Dale Marsico, our Executive Director, presented testimony to the House Transportation and Infrastructure's Subcommittee on Highways and Transit, along with 40 of our closest friends. That testimony is available on the website. I encourage you to take a look at that. We really focus our oral testimony on Tuesday around some key factors on flexibility for community and public transportation. We discussed the growing demand and ridership that is coming to all of our systems as a result of rising gas prices, and we talked about some of the ways in which Congress in the next reauthorization can give community and public transportation the tools it needs to succeed and to continue to serve its passengers and communities as cost effectively and as ably as it always has. And that's been we were, as I said, one of many groups with that same message, but it was an important time for us to get in front of some members of that committee and to have those discussions. As well, throughout the week, there has been some movement on the continuing resolution that I wanted to share with you. Particularly last night, we are starting to hear that there are some bipartisan negotiations going on right now between the Republicans and Democrats when it comes to overall levels of funding. And that, again, is for FY11, the fiscal year that will end at the end of September of this year. This ongoing negotiation between these groups is all in apprehension of meeting this April 8th deadline, which is looming, where there could be a potential government shutdown should they not be able to do this. There's been some discussion of another CR. That is a potential, though the movement right now seems to be towards coming up with they've agreed on an overall spending number, and it's now a discussion of how do we get to that number. Two resources that I would point you to help you understand kind of what's going on and keep you also with the latest information from your association. One, the digital CT magazine that we put out 2 weeks ago, focused on policy and legislative issues. It's very important that you take a look at that, become well versed in the way we broke down those categories from rural and urban and the connectivity. We also discussed finance, so I think there's some really good discussion points that you can pull from that digital edition of the magazine. And I'd also encourage you, if you are so inclined, to follow us on Twitter. Our Twitter handle is CTMag1, and we're putting out all sorts of information through Twitter with the latest information when it comes to breaking legislative news. And lastly, look for it soon. We'll have a Join the Dialogue section on our website, which is going to provide you with specific resources, talking points, lists of members to tell your story about public and community transportation, because that continues to be the most effective way we think that you can impact what's happening here in Washington is at the local level, in the district offices, engaging in the communication so your members know you're there, know what you do, know that they need to continue to support those programs because they are that important. So thanks, happy April Fool's Day, and I will talk to you soon.